Recording?
Yep, recording, and I just started.
Okay. Alright, so Borderlands 4 comes out in a week. Or not a week. No, we're not that close yet.
Wish we were that close.
Yeah. Uh, let's restart that. Borderlands 4 comes out in 2 weeks. About. September. Yeah. So yeah, and we thought we'd just get our thoughts on the Borderlands franchise as a whole and our hopes for this new installment. Dylan, you and I are big fans of the Borderlands franchise, right?
Oh yeah, loved it since I was a kid. Had it on the fucking Xbox 360.
Yeah, and I remember it was the first time I ever had you and Grady, come over. We were playing it for a while, and you asked if you could bring Borderlands, and I never heard of that. I never heard of Borderlands before, so yeah, I said yeah, sure, whatever, go ahead, and yeah, you brought it. I played it, and I've been hooked ever since.
Yeah, that seems to happen a lot with us. But yeah, Borderlands, goddamn amazing.
Yeah, specifically Borderlands 2. Like, I didn't play Borderlands 1 until much later.
Same here. It seems to be like that for a lot of people. Though Borderlands 1 is not a bad game.
Yeah, no, I'd say it's. I don't mean this in a bad way. I say it's the most aged one. It's definitely a product of its time.
It definitely feels like the first game, the
Yeah.
first try of a series, like the first Mario Brothers. It's not the best one, but goddamn, it was their first try.
Yeah, it's not the best one, but it was the first one. But a lot of people say it did have like some of the best atmosphere in the franchise.
Yeah, I would say so. Though not much personality.
Yeah, like I'd say when Borderlands 2 comes around, like that's when they really start giving the characters personality and all that crap. Like, for example, like in Borderlands 1, Scooter doesn't even have a title card, so
Yeah, he just kind of appears.
yeah. Yeah, he's like literally you go to New Haven, which is the first game's version of Sanctuary. You go to New Haven, and he's just sitting there. No title
Yeah,
card
you're
at
told
all.
to go to him. You go to him. That's it.
And then his role in Borderlands 2, and this goes for a lot of legacy characters, like in Borderlands 2, their roles are much more important, except for Helene Pierce, who gets killed, like, in between games.
To be honest, even though I played through the entirety of Borderlands 1, I can't remember who she is. I just know that she was, like, the leader of it. Was she the leader of the Crimson Raiders?
They weren't even the Crimson Raiders, they were just the citizens of New Haven, because you gotta remember, the Crimson Raiders...
Oh yeah, they only formed until 2.
Yeah, and also they were formed from previous members of the Crimson Lance, who were the main antagonists of Borderlands 1, because they were the Atlas soldiers.
Yeah, okay, all me saying this, I am not saying it's a bad game, I can't remember shit from it.
Yeah, and it's been a while, like, I platinum trophied it, and, yeah, like, again, it's definitely a game, but it's a good game. Like, I'd say if you're going for the Borderlands franchise, you can't do wrong with one. Like, except maybe skip the Moxie DLC, because that's literally just a kill arena. You don't even get XP for killing anything in it.
Yeah, that's just bullshit.
But apparently Mordecai canonically wins it.
That's cool. But, yeah, let's actually talk about our hopes for 4.
Yeah, our hopes for 4. Hope 1, the story better be fucking good.
Yeah, Borderlands 3 has become... Well, it's not the Black Sheep anymore. The Black Sheep has become New Tales. In terms of story, anyway.
Yeah, Borderlands 3, I definitely say is the best overall gameplay in the franchise. Borderlands 3 has the best gameplay, and other news, water wet.
which Borderlands has always been like improving with its gameplay. 1 to 2 was amazing. 2 to pre-sequel, while small, the gameplay improvements were pretty cool.
I'd say 2 and pre-sequel really revolutionized the gameplay in terms of loot, because you gotta remember the loot system in Borderlands 1 were kind of similar. Borderlands 2 really drove it home with like all the different fucking manufacturers, different parts. Not just function-wise, but look-wise. Because if you take a look at the guns in Borderlands 1,
they all like had the same 5 looks for each weapon type.
Yeah.
Unless you get the legendaries.
Yeah. But then
or the pearlescents.
Yeah. And then you go to Borderlands 2, and each manufacturer had its own unique identity, and even then, depending on the parts a gun has, a version of a weapon can look entirely different from another version.
Yeah, hell, two white rarity pistols from the same manufacturer could look totally different from each other. Hell, even have a different reload animation.
Yeah, and I think that was really cool. But anyway, back to our hopes for 4. We're gonna sidetrack.
This one is already basically something that is in the game, is expanding upon that weapon system by having mixed match manufacturers on the same weapons. Don't have to be legendary anymore.
Yeah,
it's just something you can find on the ground.
Yeah. And the lore implications for that are very interesting, because if you know, all the manufacturers, with a few exceptions, fucking
hate each other.
Yeah. In original Tales from the Borderlands, they mentioned Hyperion fucking hates Dahl, which if you play the pre-sequel makes sense.
And also everybody hates Tedior.
Yeah. Well, especially after New Tales.
But yeah, there's 2 lore implications for that. 1, they collabed, or 2, these are the bandits, or what are they called in 4 again? The reskinned bandits. That's a good thing, though. I like these new types of bandits. They look cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it kind of feels like maybe also the new bandits just started shoving things together.
Yeah, but wasn't that already technically the bandits thing? Their weapons basically just look like salvaged crap.
True. Huh. Yeah. But I also could be I think what it's called, but basically when people just, in real life just mash weapon parts together.
Yeah. Maybe.
It could just be people's home defenses. It doesn't have to be the bandits. It could just be, hey, I couldn't afford a gun, so I had to mash 3 different parts together to make a gun.
Yeah. But actually, this fits in when we were talking about how the blue system worked in previous games. So yeah, in Borderlands 4, it looks like now that not only I feel like it really it basically just doubles the amount of loot variety. I think double is kind of
not even understatement.
Yeah, because you can get parts from multiple manufacturers on one gun. So yeah, I'm just.
I wonder how rare it's gonna be to get every manufacturer on one gun.
I don't know, because I think
that'd be something I would keep. That'd be something I'd keep in my vault.
Yeah. I don't know how possible that was, because I think there might be more manufacturers than gun parts.
I don't think so, but
because
we'll see. We'll have to see.
Yeah. And also, one thing I did find unfortunate is that it does seem like they are toning down on legacy manufacturers. Because if you recall from the trailer, there's going to be not just these new bandits, but also the Timekeeper, who's the main antagonist of this game. He's going to have his own gun manufacturer type. So and then you also have like these blue bandits, and I think you also have like another faction that they're introducing here. So yeah, I think in terms of legacy, we have Hyperion, Torg. I think
We have Jacob
and Jacobs.
Actually, they still have almost all of them except COV.
Yeah. I don't think.
And Bandit. And Scav. Even though Scav is the ones on the moon, so I don't know.
Those are all the same fucking thing.
Look! Look! They all have different qualities to them, except the Scav weapons. The Scavs are just the Bandit weapons, but blue.
They're moon bandits.
Australian moon bandits, don't forget about that.
Yeah, Australian moon bandits. But yeah,
but yeah, back to the hopes of the game. I'm really looking forward to like their vault dungeon type system.
I think it was Vault
that they showed up.
Yeah, I think it was Vault Raid actually. So.
Ooh.
Yeah,
But yeah.
Like. I don't know if that means every vault monster's gonna be a raid boss, but like.
I mean, not every vault has a monster in it. There were vaults for different reasons, so that's why I also like it.
Yeah.
It's just because there's vaults are no longer just only for story. It's now just things you can do around the map.
Yeah, but I kind of feel I kind of felt this way with Borderlands 2. It when you think about it, it kind of depreciates the what made the original vault in Borderlands 1 special, because the whole thing, it was this legendary thing that nobody even knew existed that constantly drove treasure hunters to this planet. And yeah, now it's like, oh, there's actually a shit ton of vaults all over the galaxy, and in Borderlands 4 on this one planet there's like 50 of them. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Maybe there's a lore implication for that. Maybe this is the actual place where they actually had the treasure.
Maybe
and Pandora's where they kept all the monsters, and that one vault that actually had loot in it. The Torg DLC for 2.
The one that required you to spill the blood of the greatest coward.
Yeah. Which I still don't get the lore implications of that vault specifically, because Torg keeps cutting off Tannis every time she tries to study that thing.
Yeah. So, Torg is pretty much the fill-in for the audience. No one cares about the lore! We just want loot!
Which, fair. But yeah, one thing I'm looking forward to, by the way, might be which is a bit more of a controversial decision, the ordnance category of weapons.
Oh, isn't it like basically it's a heavy weapon slot?
Yes. Instead of it being a dedicated weapon slot, it's now its formula looks like an actual ability you use.
Yeah,
so you don't have to use ammo and stuff. I love it.
Yeah, I don't mind that either. Like, it gives room for more variety in your actual weapon slot.
Also, especially because it adds one thing that a lot of people have been wanting: machine guns, giant ass machine guns.
Didn't we have
Yeah. In some of the trailers, you see the fucking big ass machine guns.
No, I was gonna say I thought we had because in Borderlands 3, wasn't there a heavy weapon by Atlas that was basically just a smart machine gun?
Not really. It was still a rocket launcher.
Huh. So
it shot a lot of projectiles, but it was not a machine gun.
Yeah. And also in Borderlands 2, I think there were some assault rifles that were called machine guns, quote unquote.
No, those were spinner guns. I mean, a full ass machine gun.
No, those spinner guns those are those are. I'm talking about I think they mainly dropped those dull and flat off, but they were basically just. They were basically just different types of assault rifles. They weren't really machine guns. They were just called that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were called spinner guns. Because the barrel spun.
Yeah. No, not just that. I think it's I'm mainly thinking of the fucking mag, quote unquote. You know that box.
Oh, you like the box mag,
The box mag. I mainly think of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was even one like legendary that was like a big box mag with a spinner barrel on it. That would be technically a machine, quote unquote, gun. Though technically, if we're talking gun terms, that would be a light machine gun.
Yeah. But here on Borderlands 4, we have like full-on machine guns.
Like they ripped that shit straight off a fucking plane type machine gun.
Yeah. Which is cool. But yeah, like. Again, like you said, with each Borderlands game, they do seem to be improving on the gameplay. But again, like the main thing I'm really worried about is the story. From what I've heard, it said like I told you last night, people, according to Gearbox themselves and people who've actually played the game, this is a much more grounded tone, and it's one of the darker stories in the franchise, which I'm hoping is true, because like one thing I think makes Borderlands what it is, it's its ability to combine humor with actual dramatic moments. Like in Borderlands 2 is the perfect example of this. And take Handsome Jack, for example, like one of the best villains in video game history. Like I put him up there with Eggman and Bowser. Like that's how great of a villain he is.
And they're the classic guys.
And what makes him stand out amongst other villains is his ability to like in the beginning of the game, he's constantly in your ear, making fun of you, doesn't take you seriously. But once you get to the third act, he drops the facade entirely, and he wants you fucking dead. Like he just.
Well, Sorry, go ahead.
Like he wants you dead, and sorry, I lost my train of thought there. What were you gonna say?
But yeah, doesn't look like this guy's gonna be, that type of villain. But I hope he's like actually intimidating, or maybe I don't want pathetic. I don't want a pathetic villain.
Yeah, like the Calypsos were pathetic.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I want actual intimidating this time.
Yeah, like
we have the jokiness and intimidation from Jack. What about we just have one that's just intimidating?
Yeah, like from what it seems like we don't really know much about this new villain. Like other than he's just called the Timekeeper, right? Which I'm curious to see what that implies. But yeah, like and his like. So yeah, it could be like his whole thing is just like from the get-go, he's like intimidating. Like, you get on his planet and he's like, yeah, get the fuck out.
I would love like a ramp up, like he starts off just get off my planet right now.
Yeah. Then
goes to increasingly angry, and then finally just fucking rages.
Yeah.
Would love that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not like funny rage, but more like, oh fuck, he might be actually doing something.
Yeah. Yeah, like a villain can make or break a story. The Calypsos are a good example of that.
Okay, I have to say, half of them were good. Troy was good.
Yeah, Troy should have been the main villain, but no.
Yeah, he had so much potential. Hell, during the entire Jacob's part of the story, he was actually intimidating for a bit.
Yeah.
It was actually oh my god, he mastered Maya's powers this quickly, and he's fucking being a menace with it. Very close to getting the Vault Hunters before the goat Wayne by Jacobs shoots him.
Yeah. As much as we complain about Borderlands 3's story, it did have some decent moments.
For example, the Vault Hunters.
Yeah. who don't appear in any fucking cutscenes.
Yeah, which I think is definitely going to change with the fact that they made story trailers for each of the new Vault Hunters for 4, so that's a good sign.
Yeah. And
they didn't do that with the others.
And also from other trailers, like it seemed like what looked like a cutscene with Sane talking to who looked, we don't know for sure, who looked like Lilith, like, and right next to Sane was one of the Vault Hunters. I can't remember who. I think it might have been Vex. But yeah, hopefully, like, our Vault Hunters are going to be more active in this story.
Oh, speaking of Zane, if he dies during this story, I'm gonna give it the biggest negative review known to man.
Hey, in every numbered entry so far, they've killed off a legacy character from the previous game. They killed off Roland in Borderlands 2, and they killed off Maya in Borderlands 3. And so far, the 2 legacy characters they've been showing off the most for Borderlands 4 are Maya and Sane. So, no, not Maya. Amara.
Ava.
No, Amara.
No. Oh wait, she who shall not be named.
Yeah, like, I don't even think she appeared in any of the trailers. At least not that I know.
Fucking good.
Yeah, no, Amara, insane. Like, those are the 2 who have been showed off the most. I don't think we saw Flack or Mose. I'm praying to God they don't do what they did with the Borderlands 2 Vault Hunters and just take the 2 most popular and then shovel the rest. Like, just...
Yeah, I don't think so, because I love Amara, but she wasn't the most popular.
I thought it was like a thing where...
That was Flack.
I thought it was...
Flack was one of the 2 more popular ones.
Yeah.
Mainly because of Sungwon Cho's voice acting.
Yeah. Pro CD.
He's amazing at that.
Yeah, Pro CD. Which I was actually surprised, like, when Borderlands 3 first came out, and they announced, like, yeah, he's the one voicing Flack. Like, that really caught me off guard. Yeah, but I'm also remembering one of his echo logs. Like, Father, I've become self-aware, and I have a thirst for murder.
Really fucking good at Flack.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope they do all appear.
Yeah, like, and I really hope more like the Borderlands 2 Vault Hunters reappear as well, because like they did Salvador and Axton so fucking dirty.
Yeah, why did they leave?
Yeah, like,
feel like those 2 out of all of them would have stayed.
Yeah, like, Axton, like Axton is special.
Like, Zero and Maya had an actual reason.
Yeah, like, Zero, he he became best buds with Reese and became loyal to him. So yeah, that makes sense why he would join Atlas. Maya, she had the obligation to the which I'm kind of confused on the whole situation with the monks, because I thought on her backstory the monks were kind of holding her there.
These are different monks.
Okay.
Yeah, which is very confusing, because they never, like, say, like, oh, these are different from the ones who, like, tortured me. No, they just never explain this, but these are different monks.
Cause I was always confused on this, like, wait, didn't in audio logs from the second game, these people, like, fucking tortured you? Like, why are you here?
Yeah, no, these guys are different.
Yeah. Alright, okay, so I guess that makes sense, so I just wish they did a better job of explaining that.
Yeah.
And then, Gage is a weird one. She just became a wedding planner.
In my headcanon, she just is always constantly on the run. Yeah. She just likes doing that. Like, out of all of them, I think she wouldn't have stayed because she just is a bit more of a free spirit. Like, Crimson Raider was just something while she's on the run type deal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, she's still gonna help her friends out from time to time, but she's definitely just trying to do her own thing.
I guess, but according to, like, from what it seemed like, according to dialogue in the pre-sequel, the Hollow Dome, I think it was called,
Oh yeah, they did capture Aurelia, which, oh god.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
It seemed like everyone was in it for the long haul. If you get what I'm saying, like she was working with Axton, and it seemed like they had a good bond going. And like you said, Axton, especially given how he was a ex-Dahl commando, you'd fit.
Yeah, I feel like he would actually, stay in an army where he's actually most comfortable.
Yeah, and not to mention this is also...
And not a game announcer.
Yeah, I like the arms race game mode. It's
really fun, but why? Why did they...
Yeah,
why couldn't you just make new characters? Why'd you have to force them to be game announcers and ruin their characters?
You know who would have made more sense for, like, a
Torg.
Not just... I was gonna say, like, Payne and Teller.
But they're dead.
Yeah, but, I'm just saying... Imagine if they didn't, waste them on, on a side plot that solely existed to show Tannis is a siren now. Imagine...
And also that they got Penn and Teller from, the magic guys.
Yeah. Imagine... I feel like I don't know. I feel like them hosting a slaughter fest essentially would make more sense.
Yeah, actually,
and it's a celebrity cameo. There you go. And it's unobtrusive to the main story, and it's if you know who they are, it's hey, that's neat. But no, you. And
even if they still wanted them dead for some reason, pre-recorded messages.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, Borderlands is free, dude. Hopefully they... Again, I get it, it's hard to write a story with a large cast. Trust me, I know, I'm writing Sonic Phantoms. I'm juggling 6 characters.
in my opinion, some of them can not appear on this planet. Maybe it just say they're doing something else.
Yeah. At least give us a decent reason as to why they're not here, instead of just...
the Crimson Raiders still exist. Could be that they could only afford some of them to be here.
Yeah, they sent their most elite here, which
makes sense why Zane's here.
And, which also would explain...
And Amara, the Siren.
Yeah. Why wouldn't Mose and Flack be here? That's the question.
Busy.
I can actually understand maybe Flack not being there, because maybe they just wanted to do something else, because it seemed like it was kind of like an existential crisis what Flack was doing.
They're trying to figure themselves out.
Yeah, I can understand why Flack wouldn't stick around with the Crimson Raiders, but Mose, especially if Amara...
It's another Axton type.
Yeah. And especially if Amara is sticking with the Raiders, because if you pay attention to some dialogue between...
Oh yeah, have almost heavily implied that these two like each other.
Yeah. I swear to God, if they're not a couple in Borderlands 4, I'm gonna...
Hell, if I remember correctly, one of Amara's voice lines that she stumbles a bit when talking to her. That's Amara! The badass siren fist fighter.
Oh, they
stumbling around somebody. They fucking.
They fucking.
Yeah. Which is so funny to say because that's another Pro CD clip.
Yeah.
TV-san, there is no one I trust more than you. I'm glad to hear it, Lamp-san. You're a very important person to me.
Oh, they fucking.
That is a headcanon interaction now.
Somebody needs to make a comic of that.
Please.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, like most of them are. They better be together on Borderlands 4.
And if Moses is not here for some reason, maybe have Amara say, "Oh, my girlfriend's back home."
Yeah.
Something like that, please. I love them.
Yeah, like, and they're they'd be so good together. Like.
Anyways, what were we supposed to be talking about? Something?
Yeah. Okay. So, was there anything else you wanted to talk about Borderlands 4 before we decide to talk about the franchise in general?
I am really loving so far what they showed off of the movement. I love movement in games.
Yeah, I play a lot of Destiny, and one of my favorite things in that game is its movement. Don't get me wrong, like Destiny's movement isn't like the best in any for any shooter I've played. Can you slide in Destiny 2? I can't really remember. Oh yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. Okay, yeah, I just remember. So. Actually, yeah, scratch that. Like, yeah, Destiny 2 is probably some of the best. Like, it's been a while since I last played it. I basically beat the newest expansion. And, yeah, now I'm just waiting for the next major update. But yeah, the movement in Borderlands 2 is looking pretty good. First, it seems like they're taking the grapple from like Halo Infinite and including it. I don't know if that's for all Vault Hunters or just yeah, is that for all Vault Hunters or is that just
it is for all Vault Hunters. When they showed it off, they showed the different characters using it. Not all of them. I think there's only two playing, but still.
Yeah, and but it seems like you'd have to be very careful because from what it looked like, you grapple in a does it immediately equip it as your main weapon?
Damn.
Yeah, like you better hope that whatever you grapple is a good fucking gun. If that's, I don't know if that's the actual case. I might have.
If they didn't explain it well, but if I have to guess, it will be like how you can actually do something like that in game. If you hold down a button instead of just pressing it, it will equip it instead.
Yeah, but like.
Maybe it'll be like that. If you hold down the grapple on a weapon, it will equip it.
Maybe, but that on paper that seems like a pretty cool concept. Just grappling a weapon and immediately like fucking equipping it.
Yeah, I hope it's not equipping it by default because I don't want to try to grapple onto a ledge and then suddenly, oh, there was a gun there. Yeah. Now it's your gun now.
Yeah, or you're just like, oh, there's some loot I missed. Oh god, now I have to go through my inventory. We're in the middle of a firefight. Yeah.
So with the grapple picking up items, I hope they do some puzzle shit with that.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. And
go ahead.
And also, it does seem like this game is going to be much more open world-esque compared to previous entries, which I'm not I think is interesting. As long as it's a decent sized world, because one of the main caveats for previous entries is the constant loading screens in between areas, which
yeah.
I mean, I guess it made sense in Borderlands 3 because you're constantly going to different fucking planets, but. But yeah, the open world. It looks interesting. They're following the trend of making every franchise open world. 15 years later.
Yeah, I was about to say that trend is gone down.
Yeah, but I feel like it could work with Borderlands. And
Good. I just hope.
and I hope I hope there's plenty of stuff to do around each location, and it's a decent sized world without feeling just too like. I hope they strike a balance where like it feels big, but there isn't just large plains of just emptiness with nothing to do.
Yeah, that's kind of what I had a problem with some of Fallout 4 New Vegas, and I hate to say it, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Too many empty spaces.
Yeah, and like, no, I have no problem with the occasional vast field. It's just like, I just don't want that to be the whole fucking map. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As much as I love like Sonic Frontiers, I do admit like some of the Starfall Islands can feel a bit like massive without much to do in it. I love like the combat. I love like the Guardian fights, like the mini bosses and all that stuff. But the puzzles they do have, they're kind of like simple, just easy. Like you have to be pretty dumb not to be able to figure out those puzzles. But then again, it is a kid's game.
Yeah.
But yeah, like hopefully they fix that in Frontiers 2 or whatever the hell the next game is going to be called. But yeah, like again,
it's gonna be back tears.
It's gonna be what?
Back tears. You know, because the front and then back tears.
Get out!
Laugh!
Get the fuck out! But yeah, like I hope, like again, according to some people, it says like the open world does have quite a bit to it. One of its biggest glazers are, of course, Randy Pitchford. I almost said Randy Feltface. No.
Crossover for the ages.
Oh God. The main difference is Randy Feltface is an actual decent human being. Like, can we just talk about like Randy Pitchford for a second? Like how he is basically just a walk-in PR nightmare for Gearbox.
It almost feels like every word out of his mouth has cost the PR team millions of dollars.
Yeah, like people were saying like I'm really looking forward to Borderlands 4. I just hope the game isn't like $80, like, you know, Nintendo and what Microsoft was originally going to do before they backed out. But then Randy goes in, if you were a real fan, you'll make it happen. Like, and meanwhile, the PR office at Gearbox is on fire.
I think they could charge $200 for Borderlands 4.
Like,
meanwhile, the PR team's now in ashes.
Just like, shut up!
For 10 seconds!
Just like...
Which is why he shouldn't have been the main lead in Borderlands, the movie.
Yeah.
Which doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, please!
I wish it didn't exist.
Who just pretend it doesn't exist like Shrek 3? It will happen.
Yeah, like... Oddly enough, Shrek 3, you can actually skip when you really think about it. Doesn't really serve that much of a purpose in terms of 4. Anyway, like, anything else you want to talk about Borderlands 4? Or do you just want to talk about, like, the franchise in general now?
I think I want to talk about the franchise. There's not much really to talk about now since we basically talked about all that's been revealed. Other than, you know what? Let's talk about the characters.
Oh yeah, the Vault Hunters.
I fucking knew it when people were saying, "Oh, these Vault Hunters look generic." You had seen 10 seconds of them.
And not to mention, I think they might have been like either an early design or it was a scene in the game where they didn't have as much of their outfits. Yeah, because the actual gear and shit they wear is fucking fantastic. Really distinguishes them. Yeah, like one of them. I hate them. I'm having trouble memorizing some of their names. I know Amen, Harlow.
Amon. It's Amon. Amon, Harlow, Vafa, and Vex.
Amon, Harlow. I'm just writing them down real quick. Amon, Harlow, Rafa, and Vex. Okay. Alright.
I am very split on who's my favorite. They're so good, honestly.
I'm immediately leaning towards Amen because one, I just love playing as tanks, and he is pretty much the definition of a tank.
I'm split between Rafa and Harlow. Rafa because he's a twink. No, his abilities seem very cool, and also the lore behind his stuff is also very, very cool. A TDR exosuit, that's so cool.
Yeah.
But then also there's Harlow, who's a Trant!
Who's a what?
Trant.
Your mic just cut out for...
It peaked.
Yeah, it's like Trant!
Trant!
Yeah, I can't do the squealy Captain Trant does that one time in that one mission.
I do love it how the Trons are basically a more tech advanced version of the Flints.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
they just kill each other.
Yeah, I just love that detail. They ban hand grenades at family gatherings.
Makes me feel like they were going to make it another Flint, but they wanted to go with Trot instead.
Yeah,
But I don't care. That's hilarious that there's two families that are just like this.
Yeah.
Actually, if they do the thing where there's extra dialogue between the Vault Hunters, maybe Zane mentions that to Harlow when you're playing as her.
Yeah, he's used to family.
He's like, let me guess, family drama.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happens to me all the time. Don't worry.
And
in fact, my brother just sent me a grenade yesterday.
and from it, it does seem again, it does seem like our Vault Hunters are going to have more of a presence here. And it also seems like there's going to be more unique dialogue towards your specific Vault Hunter. Because I think I was watching some footage of what I can't remember which YouTuber I was watching, but they were a YouTuber who got invited to that early play playtest where they got to play an hour or so of the game, and one of them did a side quest for Claptrap, and you know how Claptrap usually has your nickname sort of Vault Hunters, Minion, Recruit. This time around, he flat out calls Amon by name. When he turns the quest in, he's like, "Good job, Amon," and so yeah, that.
Oh, I wanted his nickname. I wanted a new nickname.
But I kind of feel for Claptrap, it would make more sense for a generic nickname because Claptrap. But just the idea that now you have these unique NPCs actually calling you by your name instead of just Vault Hunter or whatever. Who knows? Maybe we can have unique interactions between specific Vault Hunters and other characters. Maybe Vex will have some unique dialogue with Amara
or Lilith.
Yeah, depending if that really was Lilith we saw in the trailer. But that seems really interesting. I really hope they go all out with it. I know getting voice actors to record a unique bit of dialogue for every character interaction is difficult.
Like a giant task.
Yeah,
not just in terms of money, but timing and re-recordings and all that.
Yeah, but it's also not with with a Star Wars, this is just an example. Star Wars: The Old Republic, the MMO specifically, where you have unique stories for all 8 origin stories. Then you have a unique voice actor for each all 8 origins. and then you have like different dialogue options for pretty much for every interaction for each voice actor. Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not like that, but vaguely. So I think they could do it. Like, and it's also just more attention to detail that like just makes the game feel more lively.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm starting to lean towards more Harlow, mainly because I love gravity stuff in games. Gravity mechanics are cool.
Yeah. I already picked on it, like no question. Like his elemental like fire and ice axes and like hammers and shit. Like yeah, like I'm sold. Like just shut up and take my money.
I do love the detail, by the way, that they're formed by these little discs that form into the weapons.
Yeah. That's really cool. And also like his shield. Again, like I love playing as tanks, so yeah. But yeah. And
tank! Kill it!
Yeah. Shut up, administrator. Yeah, like, and Rafa and Harlow look interesting. Yeah. Like outside of our main playthrough, I think the other character I'll play the most of is probably Rafa.
I want to try out Vex. Vex's siren powers look so cool.
Yeah, they do, but like...
Cause I actually feel like it's magic for some reason.
They're all magic. Like, I don't think you and I have ever mained a siren in any of the mainline games.
I'm always cool, but her playstyle is not my thing. I don't like meleeing in Borderlands.
Yeah. And like, yeah, like I just don't really care for like the siren playstyle in general. Where like it's more of a magic thing where I'm more of like either a physical or tech person.
I'm in the middle of tech and magic.
Yeah, don't wrong.
Which is why my favorite character in all time is Doctor Doom. But yeah,
don't wrong. I like that too, which is why I love Final Fantasy XIV so much. It walks the line between like tech and magic, but like the tech isn't too advanced and they're not over reliant on the magic, and there's still a like a medieval feel to it in a way. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah.
You shoot people, but you can also cast a fireball at them. It's great.
Yes. If only I can multi-class machinist and black mage. That way I can shoot a fireball with a gun. But
yeah, I think that's all we have to talk about Just 4.
Did you want to talk about their character shorts briefly and how they show off their personalities?
Oh, right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something they...
Where do I start? God damn, they're so good, each one of them.
Yeah, like, especially, like, Almond's, like, one where, like, he's just... And I also love, like, Almond's, like, character. I really like the whole, like, big, strong guy who's there for like the people, you know, which is what seems like Ahmed is doing. Like, he was an ex-cultist who has experience with the fault monsters, and now he's dedicated his life to eradicating them. It's just like, and that whole short where he's trying to basically warn this cult, like, yeah, don't fucking open that thing.
And they just go, nuh-uh, and open it.
Yeah. And just like, and then at the end, after he defeats the fall monsters, he looks at everyone. He's like, alright, you're all safe now. And then the cult leader just kills everyone. He's like, you asshole, you ruined everything. Like,
he didn't kill everybody. He just shot him in the eye.
Yeah. I thought he did kill everyone.
He killed some people when he opened up the vault monster.
Real quick, I'm just gonna bring that up real quick. No need to pause the recording. I'm just gonna Okay, I understand why I thought he killed everyone. It's because the shot just goes by so quickly. Like it looks like he shoots people, but you're right. He just shot him in the eye. But yeah, like anyway, I just love the bit where like he's like complaining. I like now I'm stuck here in this place, and like Ahmed just super menacingly walks up to him and just says, "No, now you're stuck here with the demons." Like I can't do the line justice, but like just
it's so cool. It's so cool.
Yeah, just like like again, like they did a good job showcasing these new Vault Hunters. Like they the only like
sorry, go ahead.
The only one whose design I'm a bit iffy on is Harlow, and I think that's mainly because of I don't like her baggy pants. Like if you get.
I like it.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It just kind of just stands out in a way.
I mean, it's supposed to stand out.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just not much.
I personally like the design.
Yeah, but it kind of makes
all the designs are really cool.
Yeah, the rest of her design is fine. It's just like kind of like the baggy pants. Like, kind of makes her look.
Looks like her torso's like 2 times smaller.
Yeah, it makes her upper half look like a lot smaller. But it's not the worst design this franchise has made. Yeah. But yeah.
I have to say my personal favorite one is not even from my favorite characters. It's from Vex.
Where she's just fucking a
She gets siren powers in the middle of a fucking basically a Black Friday sale.
Yeah.
It just kills everyone because fuck them.
Yeah.
By the way, someone who has worked at a McDonald's, that's very fair.
Yeah. So like the character sorts I really it just makes me wish that they did stuff like that for our previous games. Like yeah, because it gives the characters a lot of personality and like really shows you like who these people are and what they're about.
Oh yeah.
In fact,
I definitely love the implication of Bafa's one, because that means if we do encounter TDR soldiers, we might encounter a lot of them with the exosuits.
Yeah, and that could lead to an interesting mechanic where like if you kill a TDR soldier, you're gonna have to be quick on your feet because they're just gonna rise up again.
Yeah.
Unless you blow them up.
That'll be interesting.
I'm just thinking that could create like interesting like manufacturer like dynamic, because think about it. You use a certain manufacturer. It's like the whole rock paper scissors thing with Pokemon types. You use a Tor gun against a TDR soldier they can't revive. You get what I'm saying?
Use a Hyperion weapon against a Vladov soldier so you can deflect a lot of their bullets.
Yeah. I now want that.
Damn, we just create a new mechanic.
Yeah, Gearbox, if you're listening to this, don't know why the hell you are, but yeah, feel free to take that idea. For Borderlands 5. Yeah, just...
Or Borderlands 4 too.
Borderlands 4 2.
I don't know, it feels like something they would do.
I don't know, maybe like a pre-sequel-esque game. But,
Borderlands, the pre-sequel.
No, wouldn't that be like a game in between 2 and 3?
Yes.
And then Borderlands 4, a game between 3 and 4 would be the pre-sequel sequel. But yeah, like anyway, so yeah. Did we say all we wanted to do about 4?
Yeah, we don't know
much
about it yet. I mean, the designs of things look cool.
Yeah, like
but yeah, I think that might be it.
Yeah, like basically, yeah, we're looking forward to 4. Now, like, let's go over like our thoughts on the franchise in general. Like, we pretty much went over what we thought of Borderlands 1. Like it's not a terrible game, but you could definitely tell it's the first game they made, they made in the franchise.
Yeah, 2 is definitely the golden child.
Yeah, like 2 to stay is like Borderlands 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, and it's like despite the fact that I said Borderlands 3 obviously has the best gameplay in the franchise, but Borderlands 3 I think is the best in the franchise, period, because not only do you have stellar gameplay, but you also have a stellar story to go alongside it. And of course, a stellar villain. Like, Handsome Jack carries that fucking story. Like, not saying, like, the other characters aren't brilliant. Like, I love Hammerlock, Moxie, like, Scooter, Ellie. All those characters, they're fucking fantastic. Like,
but then Handsome Jack.
Yeah.
God damn, Handsome Jack.
Yeah, like, Handsome Jack is, like, that's how you make a douchebag villain. Like I said, at the start of the game, he doesn't take you seriously whatsoever. Then towards the midpoint, he's like, okay, maybe I need to start trying a bit more to get rid of this bastard. But then towards like the later, like the third act, then he's like, okay, yeah, this guy needs to fucking die. Yeah, just, and he's great. Like, and his voice actor is fucking like brilliant when it comes to that fucking role. Like, jeez. And like, of course, Gearbox knows like Handsome Jack was their best villain because they haven't been able to move on from him since.
Yeah, I love Tails from the Borderlands, but goddamn, why is Jack here?
Like, I feel like Tails.
Like, I still love the story, but
yeah, I kind of
they did have to carry with Jack here.
I feel like Tails is more of an exception because I feel like it works with Reese's character arc, given how he's in a Hyperion employee, like hoping to rise the ranks to be on the same level as Handsome Jack, only to find out that he was kind of a douchebag. but
the only thing I kind of don't is like the one thing I don't like from Tails, and I fucking love Tails, let me tell you, is that they left it ambiguous whether or not Reese destroyed the Jack AI because, you know, multiple endings. I feel like Gearbox made that so they can have at any time they could just reintroduce Jack again as an emergency.
I think it was they went with the most popular choices. And I think destroying the Handsome Jack AI was the most popular one, because you gotta remember, Reese, becoming the head of Atlas was the most popular choice. Look at Borderlands 3, Reese, head of Atlas. So yeah, like, I think it's safe to assume like the Handsome Jack AI is destroyed. Otherwise, I feel like they would have brought it up at some point in Free. Like,
unless Reese was trying to hide it. Ooh.
Yeah.
You know, that dumb theory shit.
Yeah, like, yeah, just, I don't know. Like, I hope it's destroyed, because as much as I love Hollow Jack and Tails, again, it's not that hard to love Jack, but
even the hologram version of him.
Yeah, like, as much as I love that character, like, at the end of Tales, Jack's story, done. He came full circle, like, done. Just, that's it. we don't.
Actually, I consider Hollow Jack a completely separate character mainly because he actually has some positive interactions with Reese.
Yeah, and also I figure like early on in the story, he does say he's trying to learn from his his physical self's mistakes. Like, for example, he said there's one interaction where he says, like, maybe if I just threw stock options at the Fallen Hunters instead of bullets, I would have been on a beach right now. Which, actually, when you think about it, there's some truth to that, because, like, when you think about our Vault Hunters in Borderlands 2, they were originally answering Jack's call. Because, like, you know, they were on the Hyperion train, and it turns out it was just a trap of Jack, you know, if Jack just played along and when it's like, hey, yeah, we're searching for this vault. Hey, you see that bandit camp they call Sanctuary over there? Yeah, like
yeah, they probably would have destroyed it.
Yeah,
they're mercenaries.
Yeah, like.
And the only reason why they're going against Jack is because he fucking betrayed him, and they're like, yeah, we're joining you.
Yeah. So yeah, like, but like, then again, like, there's the idea of like, when Jack, like, inevitably reveals how much of a evil douchebag he really is, if they would stay, because like, when you think about it, like. Because
but even still, to some degree, Jack would have won.
Yeah, like if he just chose to just hire them like actual mercenaries and pay them, like, because all he was after in the vault was the warrior, like like any treasure the vault hold, like he didn't really care about. So I actually want to see that alternate universe now where Jack decided just to hire the vault hunters instead of like instantly trying to get rid of them. I definitely think some would still eventually, go to Sanctuary, like mainly.
But then we had people like Zero. But at this point, there's always Zero is kind of just an assassin.
Yeah,
he's not the cool dude that he is in 3.
Yeah, like when you think about that, it could have been like an almost hidden character arc for Zero, where like he meets Reese and Tails, and like he finds someone who genuinely likes him and isn't just there for like his mercenary service.
His services.
Yeah. Like, and then they become actual friends, and Zero like becomes loyal to Reese and Atlas. Yeah, like.
Yeah.
I now
love that he got a character arc.
Yeah. And Axton and Salvador got shafted, and Maya got disintegrated. Yeah, but
and Krieg got an entire DLC, which is my favorite DLC of Borderlands 3.
Yeah, like I still wish we could have gotten more on Krieg's thoughts on Maya's death, like in the base game. But given how those two shared a connection, but like no, Krieg isn't even in he's mentioned in an echo log, but he doesn't make a physical appearance.
Well, actually, the echo log reveals a huge story implication that they didn't really follow up on. Him being able to talk in the same voice when he's alone.
Yeah, like they didn't really touch upon that. Like, but then there's the question of did they do that like just so like the audience can understand them, or is that actually a in-universe thing? Because like
that is an in-universe thing. I think he does mention that.
Yeah.
That he's like. When he's alone, he can be able to talk normally.
Yeah.
When he's isolated, he was in a cave.
Yeah. And then the direct, I think it was either the designer's cut or director's cut DLC, where we got that cut scene of it was the original cutscene of Maya's, of everyone's reaction to Maya's death that. Never got finished. It was just a storyboard where, god damn it, it was so much fucking better than what they actually put in the game. And we actually see our Vault Hunters in the cutscene, and we actually see Krieg watching in the distance. But like,
yeah, that would make so good.
Yeah, but yeah, and it actually makes Ava look like a decent character and not an insufferable bastard. Like,
actually, bitch. He's a little bitch. Bastard is male. If you want to go gender neutral, you go the Lobo terms in bastich.
I am gender neutral when it comes to my insults. And yeah, it just.
I guess we have to talk about it now.
Yeah, like Borderlands free story. Holy shit! Again, like we mentioned before, it does have its moments, but like just, oh god, like.
Let's talk about some good things first before we like completely rip apart this fucking game.
Yeah. Borderlands free, like Trant, for example, like just
the addition of Trant and his older brother, I forget his name.
I think it's just Captain Trant and General Trant. Yeah.
I mean, the General Trant didn't mention his name's Daniel. Not his name. His little brother's name is Daniel.
I think so. But
which is actually who they directly mention in Harlow's trailer.
Yeah, they said Vault Hunters got him. So yeah. So what's that? That means Harlow is working with the people who directly killed her brother.
So is Zane. Technically.
Fair enough. We've established these families are kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Hey, maybe Zane and Harlow get together because of shared family trauma.
Yeah, it's like, I killed your brother, but don't worry, these guys killed my brother, and well, actually, they killed two of my brothers. So, or wait, are they brothers or?
Yes, they are all brothers.
I can't really do my Irish accent right now, but yeah, like yeah. But yeah, like that again, like talk about Borderlands 4 again real quick. I really hope that that
anything to not talk about Borderlands 3 story.
Yeah, I really hope they have like unique character interactions. So that would be really cool. And yeah, back to free. Yeah, Trant was a interesting villain. I've heard some people saying like, wish Trant was the main antagonist because he did have some dialogue that does sound like it would like fit like Handsome Jack, but like I don't know. I feel like Trant is a better one-off fill-in for like an area like.
I feel like he would have gotten annoying.
Yeah, like he's. It's one of those things where like he's good in small doses, like. Yeah, like.
Not to mention, he doesn't have that much threat factor.
Yeah.
To be a main villain.
Yeah, like. And also, there's some dialogue he does have which I don't like. Where like he's saying, he's basically going on about like say, like, oh, you're probably thinking I'm just doing this because I enjoy it, but no, it's because I want to make my big brother proud, and I'm really insecure about it. It's like, show don't tell. Like again with dialogue, like that's.
I mean, I think that's kind of. I think there's a bit of the joke that he's so insecure about it, he'll just randomly mention it, like trauma dumping it.
Yeah, but
But also at the same time, it wasn't delivered well.
Yeah, like, yeah, I feel like if you wanted to show him being like, you know, maybe just have him like slightly mention his brother, like, you know, it's like basically just if you can have him like trauma dump, but have it be more at least have him seem like he's trying to hold back, but it's just built up so much to this point where he can't help but rant about it.
Yeah.
Like, just like
you gotta stop doing that. Sorry. Wait. I had something. Well, you guys are being assholes. Like a certain older brother.
Yeah, like something like that. He's just slightly like, and it's building up more and more towards like where, yeah, it's getting to the point home where like, okay, yeah, this guy's definitely insecure about his older brother, but yeah, like.
But still, I love him.
Yeah, like, I still love Tron, and I also love like his intro screen. It's like Tron. It just does the freaking flame thing, like.
The flame and ice thing.
That's great. Yeah, like Tron is like. He's great in small doses, and like I love how they use him. Like he wasn't like too annoying, and yeah, again, could have been written a bit better, but yeah, just this whole story could have been written a bit better. But
but some other good plot. Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
No, what were you gonna say?
I love how they use Tiny Tina in this game.
Yeah, like. Then again, it's kind of hard.
I love how they use a lot of them. Brick, Mordecai.
Yeah, I just wish we had more of them. Because don't we meet them basically at the halfway point?
Yeah, but we also meet Hammerlock at the halfway point.
Yeah, like
which then leads to my favorite character who is new to 3,
Wainwright Jacobs.
Wainwright
Jacobs. Yeah, like I love like Hammerlock and Wainwright Jacobs. They're a cute couple.
They have some of the best chemistry.
Yeah, I also love like the DLC Guns, Love, and Tentacles. Like I just love their whole thing. Like Wainwright is like they're getting married.
The DLC is so much better written.
Yeah, like and like the with Wainwright being like basically insecure, basically thinking Hammerlock deserves someone more adventurous, like, but like then you go with Hammerlock and he's saying like he doesn't want someone more adventurous. He loves Wainwright. Yeah. And like yeah, just
again, that's just so cute.
Yeah. Side tangent. Side tangent. Back when Borderlands 3 first came out, I remember watching a review. This guy was, ranting on the story, which big shock. But like one criticism that made me do a fucking double take was like that was him saying like, oh, they made Hammerlock gay in this game for brownie points. It's like wait a fucking minute.
He was already gay from the get-go.
Yeah, literally like Hammerlock was always gay. In Borderlands 2, the game he was introduced in, there's a side quest where he opens it up saying, like, yeah, there's some echo logs from an ex-boyfriend of mine that, I want to use for my almanac. So, yeah, like, just... He was always gay!
Yeah.
Like... I just kind of...
He was always into men.
Yeah, like...
He liked to toy with the boys.
Yes. Like, He loved playing with the barrel of his sniper rifle and playing with another barrel, if you catch my drift. Yeah. Like... Actually, when you think...
Oh, by the way, Oops, go ahead.
When you think about it, Borderlands, was... Like, people like to say, oh, Borderlands' humor is all... It aged just poorly, but, like... When you think about it, Borderlands is kind of one of the more progressive games for their times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like even in Borderlands 1, I think like they mentioned some well they aren't as prevalent. I think there are. Well, actually, in Borderlands 1, I think it's more of a joke with a certain character in the General Knox DLC. They're kind of playing off. It's like, oh yeah, I'm totally not gay, but like he is enjoying time with his male friend. Like I just really enjoy like my male friend rubbing up against his pecs. Like that was that was I'll give you that one was kind of for the time but like
yeah
for the time it was all right, but it's like okay, yeah, this is you know which character I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
But other than that, like, I feel I just want to go on side rant real quick.
Go right ahead.
People who say Borderlands' humor ages poorly, I feel like they're mainly addressing Free, and that's it.
Yeah,
because like Free's humor, like. Free's humor is definitely a lot more toilet humor.
Dated.
Toilet humor, memes, innuendos, all that crap. It's like, when Borderlands... Like, no, I'm not...
Like, there's too many streaming references.
Yeah. And, like, I'm not saying Borderlands 1 or 2 didn't have stuff like that. Like, I mean, Moxie's whole thing is innuendos. But, but those are, like... She's still an intriguing character outside of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, Borderlands 1 and 2, like, their humor, yeah, while crude, was still written in a way that, like, to this day, I can go back to Borderlands 2 countless times and still enjoy the fuck out of the story. Like, and the DLCs. Just, like... But... And, like as we mentioned before, it's also one of the more progressive games for their times. I think Borderlands 2 was like really the first game I ever played that had an openly gay character with Hammerlock. Hello?
Yeah. I want to talk about the Guns, Love, and Tentacles DLC, because that was just fantastic in terms of their relationship.
Yeah, go ahead.
And also why I love Wainwright. A lot of the newer characters they try adding in usually fall off in 3. Wainwright really stuck.
Yeah, Wainwright, I really hope Wainwright is a mainstay from this point onward, because I feel like Hammerlock's definitely a mainstay. So I'd be surprised if if Hammerlock showed up, Wainwright wasn't close behind. And not to mention he's the CEO of the Jacobs Corporation now. So yeah, they did say Jacobs was one of the returning manufacturers in 4, right?
Oh yeah, you definitely see Jacobs weapons.
Okay, so yeah, one thing
even with the new grenades, it seems, quote unquote grenades.
It's a grenade
because the daggers now. You throw knives at people.
Yeah. Random bullshit, go.
Though personally, I would have loved it if Jacobs had bundle of dynamite.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
With different fuses and stuff like that.
Yeah, that would have.
Like those ones you can hold to swing.
Yeah, that yeah. Again, Gearbox, if anyone from Gearbox is listening, we're not gonna complain if you take any of these ideas. But yeah, right.
Or maybe there is in there, they just didn't show it off yet. Please.
Knock on wood. But yeah, Wainwright and Hammerlock, yeah, they're fantastic. I really hope they're in 4. But we were talking about Hammerlock, so I guess that means we kind of have to talk about Aurelia.
Yeah, Aurelia.
Okay, this is where we're going to start bitching.
Yeah, bitch alert. Bitch alert.
Yeah. Aurelia Hammerlock was a DLC character in Borderlands, the pre-sequel. And her main thing was she was kind of the snobby rich bitch.
Rich bitch.
Yeah. And throughout her dialogue, it was implied that she kind of had an antagonistic relationship with her brother, Hammerlock. But also for her dialogue, and for as you go through the story of Borderlands, the pre-sequel, she's learning to be less of a cold-hearted bitch. and if you die as Aurelia in the pre-sequel, there's a chance you'll get some dialogue of her apologizing to her brother in her last moments of life, which implies that she does care about her brother. It's just that they have an antagonistic relationship.
But then 3 comes along no, she's meant to be villain. She's the villain. She's a villain.
Yeah, no, 3 just takes all that character development and throws it out the window. Another part of her character development is she actually leaves Jack's employ after the pre-sequel. She's with Athena essentially, where yeah, we don't agree with what Jack is doing. We're out of here. So if that doesn't show there's at least some form of humanity inside Aurelia,
But no, that's all gone now. All gone. Bye, bye.
You're really telling me the person who apologizes to her brother in her last moments of life when you die while playing as her, and the person who left the employ of Handsome Jack because his shit was too intense for her. You're telling me that's the same person who banes Troy Calypso in Borderlands 3 and tries to take over the Jacobs Corporation for the sole purpose of messing with her brother. You're telling me that
because she knows he's dating him.
You're telling me that's the same fucking character. I'm sorry, but did we play the same fucking game?
One of the biggest examples of fucking character assassination.
Yeah, just
and then we assassinated the character.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's also the other thing I don't like. She's dead now.
Yeah, so...
Yep, she's dead now.
Yeah, like, she's dead. No, there's no course correcting with that. So, just...
Yeah, she's dead.
Ugh.
Just, you know...
I mean...
Even though, at the end of pre-sequel, Lilith and Lily was told, oh, we need as many Bolt Hunters as possible. Yeah, we're just gonna kill one of them.
Unless they want to retcon it and... Oh my fucking...
Which makes no sense by this point. We saw it happen.
Oh my god. I just had a thought.
What?
The main villain of Borderlands Horror is called the Timekeeper, right?
Uh-oh, I think I know what you're going for.
Yeah. What if this is just a way for them to basically reboot the franchise?
No, they can't do... No! Oh, no! Please, no. Just have it be that he's just manipulating time so he could be, like, the best person or something, and we stop that. Maybe... And then maybe a sequel goes into the fact that maybe we can bring people back. I don't know. But please, nothing like that. Please.
Yeah, like just...
Oh, God.
Like, please have the Timekeeper just be his own villain. Like, just...
Please.
Yeah, just... like, please, just...
Okay. Oh god, you gave me that fucking awful realization.
I'm sorry, but like I couldn't get that far out of my head. But let's continue talking about Free. Alright, so like yeah, Free just yeah, like they freaking assassinate Aurelia Hammerlock, and yeah, just
both figuratively and literally.
Yeah. And like maybe if you wanted that, I feel like that would have been a good point as a redemption arc for her of sorts, or like maybe like the Calypsos are hiring her for something or other. Then it turns out like she realizes, oh shit, this is going up against my brother, and she
or maybe she's like, this is the best option for both of us. We're gonna be even richer.
Yeah. But like,
and she just freezes Hammerlock and doesn't shoot him.
Yeah. It just
like she's thinking this is the best for both of us.
Yeah, just
like thinking she's like she's like doing this for a good reason, like a delusion.
Yeah, like but no, just her main character trait is that she just hates Hammerlock and is banging Troy Calypso. Because that is something we definitely needed to know. Yeah, like...
Though I do want to speak about Troy. Troy really had a lot of potential.
Yeah, like... Yeah, again, like...
I would have loved it if it's like during that like second to last boss battle with him that he fully kills
Tyreen and like...
Thank you, that's her name.
Yeah.
I don't care. I only care about Troy.
Yeah, he kills Tyreen, and
he's the main villain.
Yeah, that would have been like really interesting. Or you could have had this thing where like instead of killing him during his boss fight, we just weaken him enough for Tyreen to break free, and then it becomes like a civil war of sorts within the COV. You have those loyal to Troy and those loyal to Tyreen, just causing all sorts of fucking chaos. Like,
oh, that could have led to a potential like different type of boss battle where there's two bosses, but you have to focus one of them.
Yeah, like I was actually gonna say like that ending where like Tyreen absorbs the fucking destroyer because apparently we didn't kill that Thing at the end of Borderlands 1 because fuck you. But that's a whole different thing. Said like it's a freeway boss fight of you versus Troy versus Tyreen, and the final fight depends on whoever you kill first. Like for example, you kill Troy, Tyreen takes the opportunity to absorb the destroyer, and you get a unique boss fight for her, which pretty much just the same one we get normally. But if you were to kill Tyreen first, Troy absorbs the destroyer, and you get an entirely unique boss fight for that. That would have been really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, just...
Actually, have a third option where you go and try to destroy the destroyer yourself. Tyreen gets to it, but remember, the twins, remember?
Yeah.
She absorbs the destroyer, and then he gets it as well. So maybe something like that, and then you have to fight a more difficult boss battle, but with, like, better rewards.
Yeah, like, that would have been cool. Like, and the ending would still technically be the same. It was just, like, it's just, like, unique boss fights. Yeah.
Because Elpis is still heading towards Pandora.
Yeah. And then,
which, by the way, implications, everybody on that moon is dead.
Yeah, because, again, in pre-sequel, you interact and meet a shit ton of people. And, I don't think they ever acknowledge it. Like, in free, like...
Thankfully, the best character, Janie Springs, is not on the moon. Is hanging out with her wife.
Yeah, like... Yeah.
I don't know if they actually got married yet, but they definitely did.
Yeah, they... Like, I don't know if it's a favor, like, maybe, like, in between the events of pre-sequel and free, Elpis got evacuated or something, but, like, no...
Oh, no, Janie is no longer on the moon, no matter what.
I know she's no longer on the moon, like, we meet her in... We meet her in Tales. I'm just saying, in general. But, like, it's like, there are hundreds of thousands, at least, people on that fucking moon. And you're telling me the events of Free alone did not cause, like, a catastrophic event? Sure, Lilith stops it, but by the end of all the DLC, the moon is launched across the galaxy, and it is
now. Didn't it crash into the protections of this new planet?
Yeah.
So they're dead. They are all dead.
Like. And I think you can even, like, in certain shots of the trailer, you can see Elpis in, like, the background, just hanging there. Yeah, if they weren't dead before, they certainly are now. So,
like, fuck.
Yeah, like, I hope you didn't grow attached to these characters, because fuck you.
That means Pickle is dead.
Yeah.
The child is dead.
Well, I don't think he'd be a child by the events of Free.
True. Well, he was 10 by pre-sequel.
10 by pre-sequel, which would, I think that's like the halfway point of, so like, and there's a 5-year gap.
Okay, yeah.
I think he's 17.
He'd be around
17 or 18, yeah, so still a minor, like, dear God.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, yeah.
Pickle did. I know he was a bit annoying in pre-sequel, but he didn't deserve to die.
He wasn't as annoying as fucking Ava.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have had Pickle as the main character other than Ava.
Guess we have to talk.
For crying out loud.
Guess who we have to talk about now?
I don't want to. She doesn't exist. Yeah. So we should probably finish this up.
Yeah.
But we haven't talked about pre-sequel. Just for a quick sec. Really good. Love Claptrap in that.
Yeah, like
love the backstory of Jack. There's not much to say about it. It's just great.
Yeah, like pre-sequel is like if you like Borderlands 2's gameplay,
you're gonna like pre-sequel.
Yeah,
not the best story, but it still has Jack, so it's not an awful story. Yeah, like, it's a great story.
Yeah, like I'd say like real quick, if I had to rank like the Borderlands games from favorite to least favorite Borderlands 2, then pre-sequel, then Free, then 1. No.
Tales. I think Tales then 1.
No. For me, 2, pre-sequel, Tales, Free, then 1. Oh, sorry, I forgot about.
And then all the way at the bottom, even though there isn't any more positions, is New Tales.
Yeah.
And then we have a floating position for 4.
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
Yeah. We forgot to mention. Fucking Wonderlands.
Oh.
I put that.
I think that actually describes it well. It's great gameplay wise, but kind of forgettable.
Yeah, I think I'd put it under Free. I know because like I like the gameplay, but it's one of those ones I never really bothered to finish. Like,
Me neither.
yeah, like it's one of those things where I want to finish like the story at least, but like I heard the end game of it fucking sucks though. like
I went to the end game of it. It's
yeah.
So I think that's why it's just kind of meh.
Compare that to like the end game of like 2 and 3, where like you had New Game Plus, and then you had like the raid bosses and all that stuff, and then of course you could like focus certain bosses for certain drops and all that stuff. And from what I heard, in Wonderlands you get the Chaos Chambers.
Yeah, I haven't done any of the Chaos Chambers. They don't seem interesting to me.
Yeah, from what it seems like they're just like large scale combat encounters, and that's really it.
I think so, yeah.
And occasionally you might get a loot drop you want, but other than that, no. I will admit they went all out with the weapon design for like.
Oh fuck yeah, crossbows and shit. It's so cool.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like Borderlands, yeah, it's all right. Like, if you enjoy Borderlands, like, give it a shot. But yeah, like.
But now but after our rankings.
Yeah. Wait, what was your ranking again? Like.
Oh yeah, I did say my ranking. 2, and this is gonna be controversial. 3, and then pre-sequel. Look, I love pre-sequel, but I really enjoy playing 3 if I have the dialogue volume turned off.
Yeah, like, yeah, look, for me, maybe that's what I need to do, because, like, for free, like, again, I say free has the best gameplay, but whenever I start a new game, I'm just thinking to myself, oh god, I'd rather just be playing 2, but, like, because of the fucking story.
Hell, I love it enough that I'm trying to do challenge modes. By the way, watch those.
Yeah, like, by the way, when are you going to record part 2 of your Jacob's run?
I haven't even released the first one.
yeah, like,
I've been procrastinating on that. Give me a break. But yeah,
yeah.
So back to my rankings. Yeah, 3 is my number 2 because I really enjoy gameplay over story sometimes. Though the story will affect the gameplay sometimes. That's why I won't.
Yeah.
100% go back to it sometimes.
Yeah,
but then Tales. Then. Did I say Tales?
Yeah, you said Tales.
Yeah.
Then Tales.
And then 1, and of course all the way at the bottom is New Tales, which doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Please, it doesn't exist!
But for me, a story can make or break a game. Like, again, I can really enjoy a game's gameplay, but if I have to suffer through a fucking, like, story I do not care about, it's going to be really hard. And Free is a prime example of that. I actually remember seeing, like, a Steam review back that, like, it was like, okay, so before you start playing, you're going to want to do this, and it basically just tells you to go through all these, go into the game's files and delete all of these files. Now the game's playable, and if you and
look, it's all the Ava's dialogue.
No, it's all the dialogue.
Oh my god!
You just delete all the dialogue, and yeah, now the game's playable. Okay, but yeah, like to cap things off, Borderlands, it's one of our favorite game franchises of all time. We're really looking forward to 4. We really hope it lives up to our expectations. Again, like, the story, like, this franchise needs a win. The story needs to be good. Okay,
I genuinely think if this one is not good, we might see the death of Borderlands.
Yeah, because
if you notice, it's been a downhill spiral. Yeah. First 3, okay, really good gameplay, but the story is awful. Then we get Tales. Oh god, it's awful.
New Tales.
Sorry. New Tales. Oh no, it's bad. And then we get the movie, and it's almost in the fucking ground.
Yeah, oh god, that movie is an entirely different discussion we need to have at some point. Holy shit.
We do.
Yeah, we did when he originally came out, but I kind of lost the recording for that. But yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah. So yeah, like, again, like, just our thoughts. Borderlands, good franchise. Hopefully 4 is good and, lifts up this franchise from the pit it's currently in.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so like with that, thank you all so much for listening. If you want to hear more of two nerds just ranting about random bullshit, like let us know. We kind of want to start a podcast thing, like yeah. But like cue joke, everyone has a fucking podcast. But yeah, just thank you all so much for listening, and yeah, like hopefully we can do this kind of thing again.